Christy, I want to ask you about Trade Minister Don Farrell's trip to China. He says he's in a good position to negotiate an end to tariffs and restrictions on Australian exports like lobster wine. This would be obviously an excellent development. But do you think, this is what I think, that before Australia returns to a normal relationship with China, before Anthony Albanese goes over and has a meeting with Xi Jinping, he needs to insist as a prerequisite on the release of the Australian journalists Cheng Lei and Yang, who are still unfairly locked up.
Exactly, Sharri. And we can't untangle these issues that China is standing firm on. And of course, I know you did some excellent work around Wuhan and around some issues with the United Nations to do with China. We can't untangle that from Australia's trade position. And of course, you know, we've had Mark McGowan over in Western Australia suggesting that COAG should go and meet in Beijing. So there's a unity ticket with Labor for ignoring these other issues. And yes, it's unsurprising, isn't it, that we haven't heard anything from Don Farrell about this Australian journalist who has done nothing but act with integrity and perform her role.
Well, he says he will raise her case, but the best leverage, Matt, that Australia has is to insist on it before a meeting is organised. I find it curious that a Labor government isn't putting these sort of human rights abuses front and centre.
Well, it's just so weak, isn't it? Cheng Lei is an Australian citizen. She should be front and centre of what the government's doing. I'd go further than what you're suggesting, Sharri. I don't know why we're restarting coal exports to China. They illegally stopped those a few years ago. They now have come begging back for our coal because they couldn't survive without it. Why didn't we tell them, look, we were doing fine. We were selling our coal to all other countries in the world. It's very high quality. We had plenty of other buyers for it, didn't miss a beat. Why didn't we just tell them, look, you're not getting any coal until you release Cheng Lei? Simple as that. Do that. And that's something that would potentially cost my part of the world, but right. I think, I think she's much more important than that.
Yeah, we're out of time. Matt Canavan, Christy McSweeney, thank you so much. Great to see you.